Oh, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Never Fail, and I'm back with some more Black Ops 2. I know I've been doing a lot of AN94 videos, but I finally got the gun, Max Prestige weapon level 2. So I won't be using it as much. I got a few more videos with it. Then I'm going to try to put in some different shit, because I know it gets boring seeing the same video the same gun every time. So anyway, oftentimes watching YouTube videos, man, I see so many videos of people just bashing this Call of Duty, that Call of Duty, saying this one was so much better, that one was so much better. Did anybody honestly believe that there's ever been a Call of Duty made that wasn't flawed? And I don't mean just like minor flaws. I'm talking like some game-breaking type flaws, shit that while some people may be able to deal with it, it just absolutely turns off everybody else. So anybody that states that this game was better than that game, as fact, is just stupid. I will tell you my opinion. Black Ops 1, best one I've played. That's my opinion. It was flawed as shit too. Bad detection, bad hit detection. Fucking absolute garbage weapon balance. Ghost was extremely overpowered. Second chance was fucking annoying. Shotgun sucked outside of the spaz. I mean, it was flawed. It definitely had a lot of flaws. Had the best maps, I believe. I'll say that. I believe it had the best maps, and I think that's why I liked it the most. Call of Duty 4, most people's favorite. Call of Duty 4. Frag Times 3 was the only first perk that was worth a damn besides Bandolier, I believe it was. I believe Bandolier was a first tier perk. Perk balance was garbage. I mean, it was. You had Stopping Power and Juggernog. You were either using one of those two. Pretty much everybody's using Frag Times 3 or Bandolier. You had Martyrdom. You had fucking Last Stand or whatever. The gun balance, not terrible, but M16 shit on everything. Maps were good. But if you go there now, it's just infested with optic wannabes. Bunch of wannabe quick scopers. So, I mean, that was garbage. Had its flaws. Detection, hit detection wasn't that great. Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2. Everybody talks about how great the hit detection with it, was with it. And unfortunately, that was the only good thing about that entire fucking game. These are my opinions. But that was the only good thing about the entire game. Nothing else I can say good about that game. One-man army, noob tubes. Don't see how developers didn't see that was going to be an issue. Stupid ass developers. I didn't like the maps. I thought they were either too big. I think they were all built for ground war. I think there was too many levels to them. UMP Silence. Best gun on the game by far. Once again, perk balance. Non-existent for the most part. You pretty much use Stopping Power or you use Stopping Power. Sniper rifles. By far the easiest they have ever been to use in any Call of Duty ever. Perhaps any multiplayer game ever. Then we talk about World at War. And you can sum up World at War in one sentence. MP40 and jugs. I mean, that was World at War in a nutshell. Once again, great maps. Shit fucking gun balance. I mean, just absolutely horrible. I thought they could have done so much better with the World at War, time frame. As, you see me once again see for myself. I'm good at that, aren't I? But I thought they could have done a lot better with that. We discussed Black Ops. So let's discuss Modern Warfare 3. Because if Call of Duty life cycles have taught us anything, is that everybody says, well, this game sucks. I'm going back to the old one. I'm going to go back to Modern Warfare 3. Since, Black Ops 2 is the new one. Modern Warfare 3 almost etches out fucking MW2 as an unbalanced piece of shit. It really does. Death streaks. I forgot to mention that in Modern Warfare 2, huh? Death streaks, yeah. But death streaks, and we're not just talking, final stand. We're talking dead man's hand, a fucking pocket nuke. That's, whew. Let's go a little further. Let's say support streaks. Fucking UAVs everywhere, and, counter UAVs. Stealth bombers that somebody that went 14 and 30 got. Whoo! Gun balance. gun balance wasn't that bad, I don't believe, personally. I mean, I know the submachine guns dominated, and that's more to do with map design. ACR was by far head and shoulders better than the other ones, but the Type 95 wasn't a bad assault rifle. The G36C, a little too much recoil, but not a bad assault rifle. The maps, I liked a few of the maps, not many though. But support lethal streaks, lethal death streaks, that game was flawed. Was it more flawed than Black Ops 2? Not in my opinion. Was it more flawed than Black Ops 2? Yes, I would say it was. Excuse me, damn. It wasn't as flawed as Modern Warfare 2, because you didn't see too many people using the noob tubes, at least. But with that said, it still wasn't a perfect game. Call of Duty's not, none of them's been a perfect game. What I think is the best they've come to being perfect, it's actually Black Ops 2. You give this game better hit detection, you give it Modern Warfare 2's hit detection, this is probably the best game in the series. Without that hit detection, I prefer Black Ops 1, mainly because I don't know what it was with Black Ops 1. I guess I kind of was a fan of using less than stellar weapons there toward the end once I got comfortable on the game. My most killed with weapon on there was the Scorpions. I had over 10,000 kills with them. The Olympia had over 1,000. Stakeout over 1,000. HS-10s were getting close. Don't get me wrong, I abused the shit out of the FAMAS, the AUG, the Gorillas. I get a nice quad with the Hellstorm missile. I used all those guns, but the Scorpions were my shit. I like to challenge myself with those. And on Black Ops 2, you can't necessarily do that because all the weapons, for the most part, are competitive. This is by far the most balanced Call of Duty they have made. Now, with that said, I still don't think it's the best one. The most balanced, yes, but I don't think it's the best one. I think there is still plenty of area for improvement, mainly on the connection side. Connection is the most important thing to any Call of Duty for any player. Because with a bad connection, a bad player becomes even worse. A good player becomes a bad player. So, if they improved upon that, the maps aren't as bad as I initially thought from my first response playing it. There's a few. Yemen, Overflow, Aftermath, and Turbine. I just don't care for them because of the size or the vast amount of fucking windows that you can look down on B flag from, but mainly for the size. I don't care for the maps. The rest of them, not bad. They don't always cater to being able to use every gun, but for the most part, most of these maps you can use any gun on. Slum, Standoff, Raid, Plaza. All those maps you can use assault. Maybe not shotties on some of them. You can use a sniper on any map. So, it's by far the most balanced. Whereas other games, previously, I felt that they failed to make the game balanced because balance all begins with gun balance. Gun balance is the most important part to having a balanced game. And from there, you can branch out to perk balance. And really, those are the two key elements to having a balanced game that is not flawed. And then connection is obvious. Connection is the most important, like I said. So you would think that Modern Warfare 2 would be higher on my list, but I still state that I think it's the worst game I've ever played in online fashion. Just because of all the bullshit in that game. And I mean, it was fucking retarded how much bullshit was in there. So, I want people to think about that when they start talking about how bad Black Ops 2 is, but in the same breath start preaching about how great other Call of Duties were in the past, man. Those things were flawed pieces of shit as well. It might be your favorite, and that's cool, but it definitely had its flaws that made it somebody else's least liked. So, why would you argue with somebody about that? Nobody will ever change my opinion from arguing with me that Black Ops 1 is my favorite Call of Duty and I still think it was the best one. Nobody's going to change my opinion on that through an argument. You can state facts, and I may even agree with some of those facts, but that don't mean that I don't like it the best. So, what I'm trying to say is quit hating on the current Call of Duty because you felt that a different Call of Duty was better. Look at it in the perspective of, is it so flawed that it's not fun to play even when you're doing well? And that's how Modern Warfare 2 was, and that's how Modern Warfare 3 was for me. It was so bad that I didn't even enjoy it when I was having a good game. And that's when I quit playing them. I mean, plain and simple. And if Black Ops ever gets to the point where I don't enjoy it while I'm having a good game, you won't see me post it anymore. I'll go back to Black Ops 1 and I'll play Call of Duty 4 some more if I can find an unhacked lobby with a halfway alright connection. Hell, I might even do some World at War. You never know. Who knows? I might actually do a video of each of those if possible, if I can actually get gameplays on each of those games, just talking about the flaws within their games, what they had that was best out of all the CODs or something. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching.